In the voltage based monitoring and source switching, the primary factor is the voltage. If the charge controller voltage goes above a threshold value, here it is 22 volts, the source will be the charge controller or the solar battery, and it will power the load. And if it goes below the threshold value, then it will switch to the grid or the AC to DC converted source. Now here, since the charge controller voltage is taken as the primary source, in a case where both the voltages are above the threshold value, there will be no switching if the charge controller voltage is operating, since it is the primary source. And only if the charge controller voltage goes below threshold value will a switching be done. Now in order to demonstrate, initially both the voltages are zero, since both the switches are zero. Now I am turning on my charge controller source, and as you can see, the voltage goes above 25, and the notification shows that it is switching to solar, and the relay is powered, and the loads are powered right now by the solar charge controller. Now I am closing this notification, and the next step is to turn on the DC from the grid. And in that case, the voltage also goes above the threshold value, but as I mentioned before, since the charge controller voltage is not below the threshold value, there will be no switching done, as that is the primary source. Now in order to demonstrate switching from charge controller to the grid, I have to switch off this source. And as I switch off this source, as you can see the notification that is switching to utility, even though there is a small gap. Now it is being powered by the utility, as you can see the voltage here.